Mortgages also require properties to meet a minimum property standard, and that includes a lot of the health and safety issues. So can you touch on some of the biggest things? I know you just did a little bit, and from the loan side too, we see, rotting railings or water heater straps, mold, those kinds of things that might be issues on appraisals that people should take care of.
I think the most common for me on Hawaii Island has been lanai and decking, railings.
Mm-hmm.
Those are really
Rotting
the most,
stairs,
yeah,
all of that.
steps. Yep.
Oh.
Those are the most common.
From the lending side too, I mean, definitely having the water heater straps or anything in the appraisal. You guys have a section where it's either the appraisal is as is or subject to certain repairs. And so a lanai would be something that you would call out as,
Yeah.
hey, it's going to be this value, but you have to repair these items.
Yeah.
first,
Even
right?
funny one for the tropics is the front door.
Oh.
Sometimes people have removed the front door and only have like a lockable screen door.
Oh, really?
That's a health and safety. Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
I didn't know that.
Anytime you can't lock and close the property, that's a health and safety issue too.
Oh,
So it's ones that
interesting.
you don't think of right away, that, don't strike you as like falling off the lanai. But yeah, security is
Right.
a big part of it too.
Oh, wow. I hadn't heard that one. The ones that we see most common are things like if there's major mold in the bathroom, or like there had been a roof leak, but maybe the roof leak was repaired, but there's still a lot of staining on the ceiling. That's something that if the leak has already been repaired, maybe go ahead and paint and
Right.
fix the mold damage as well,
Yep. That's a big one.
because that's a visual,
Mm-hmm.
quick and easy. The other things that we see a lot are people have maybe gross old carpet and they'll remove it, but on the minimum property standards for a mortgage, we do need flooring. And so if you're down to the subfloor, that can be worse than having old gross carpeting.
Yeah.
It might not be better for selling necessarily, but for a loan, if some buyer is trying to get a loan, flooring or damaged tiles that have cracks or
Yeah.
trip hazard or
I've
something.
even seen concrete floors that aren't sealed,
Mhm.
or the sealant has worn off. That turns it into a subfloor, just the lack of sealant.
Yep. So if you paint the concrete floor, that could be
Yeah,
a
exactly.
solution.
Absolutely.
The other one, I don't know if you see this, but besides working smoke detectors and kind of the simple things, and we touched on this a minute ago, but wiring that's sticking out, things that maybe they haven't replaced an outlet, or maybe there was a vent hood above the stove and they took it out, but then the wires are just raw there. I mean, are you always calling out if there's a light fixture that's missing and the wires are sticking out of the ceiling?
Yeah, unfortunately you have to. I mean, the appraisal industry has come so far, and now we take so many photos of everything. So, I mean, there's really no hiding.